Bashim Yahweh. We got some news here for you for the Israelites scattered to the four corners of the earth, the Negroes and their descendants, along with the Native American Negroes that were scattered over abroad. Okay, so what we have here is a sign that says racist MAGA sign saying coming for black Indians leaves Fox News broadcasters in shock. So they're not hiding it anymore about what the intentions are, because why would they publish this ad? And then let's take a look and see here. Coming for black Indians, first, welcome to the New World Order. Okay, so that's what we have here. Is that shocking or what? Not really, because we're already here. We're already in the New World Order, and the men on the streets, the prophets, the servants of the Most High have been teaching that we're in the New World Order for quite some time, and have alerted people to the RFID microchip as being the mark of the beast. So let's just take a look here at what they got to say
about this. I've said to them, you're going to be in office a long time after President Trump is. The Republican Party is going to long outlast all of us. Aren't you concerned about that? So that's what somebody's going to have to convince the president of. The president isn't a long-term thinker. They're going to have to convince him that it's in his own interest, and that is what he responds to. Like, what is in his interest?
We just saw a very disturbing sign. It said, coming for blacks and Indians, welcome to the New World Order. I mean, who the hell knows, what people have and what they say on these things, but what do the Republicans tell you? When does the president start to perhaps give a different message, while others think he will never concede or will never give another type of message? And what do you say to the viewers watching you right now who think that there is something wrong, that this election was stolen?
I've talked to Republican Party leaders about this. I've said to them, you're going to be in office a long time after President Trump is. The Republican Party is going to long outlast all of us. Aren't you concerned about that? So that's what somebody's going to have to convince the president of. The president isn't a long-term thinker. They're going to have to convince him that it's in his own interest, and that is what he responds to. Like, what is in his interest?
We just saw a very disturbing sign. It said, coming for blacks and Indians, welcome to the New World Order. I mean, who the hell knows, what people have and what they say on these things, but what do the Republicans tell you? When does the president start to perhaps give a different message, while others think he will never concede or will never give another type of message? And what do you say to the viewers watching you right now who think that...
So as you can see, they already know who the children of Israel are. Okay, so basically they're putting it out in front of us. They're still, I don't know if this is a fearmonger tactic or what have you, but we already know what this agenda is all about. We know that the vaccines coming down, and they've been said that the Negroes, Native Americans, Latino community is most susceptible to the virus, so in which we have yet to receive all the data in on that, but neither here nor there. But just thought I would bring that to your attention, and I have another video right behind this one, so stay tuned. From the sons of Asaph, Genesis 3 verses 1. Now the serpent was more subtile than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, has God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? The phrase more subtile, what does it mean? Let's take a look. Arum. Let's get the meaning. subtle, shrewd, crafty, sly, crafty, shrewd, sensible, prudent. In other words, crafty.
We expect to have about 40 million doses. By the end of December, we expect to have about 40 million doses of these two vaccines available for distribution, pending FDA authorization.
Emergency use authorization, all of America must receive vaccine within 24 hours, as I said. I think emergency use authorization, all of America must receive vaccine within 24 hours, as I said. I think this is incredible. Emergency use authorization, all of America must receive vaccine within 24 hours, as I said. I think this is incredibly important. Fair and equitable distribution of the vaccine throughout the country simultaneously. There is no haves and have-nots. It is an equitable distribution, and we are driving hard to make sure that that happens.
So, as we can see, the plans are set, the stage is set to vaccinate the whole world. You heard it from the general, Gus Pernam. Now let's look back. Remember that Bill Gates had stated that we needed to depopulate using vaccines. He mentioned that in one of his videos. Also, Event 201, as you can see here, was a simulation just before the coronavirus hit in December. Event 201 simulation of a coronavirus was set up by Bill Gates in October 2020. Is there a coincidence? I think not. Let's take a look.
It began in healthy-looking pigs, months, perhaps years ago. A new coronavirus spread silently within herds. Gradually, farmers started getting sick. Infected people got a respiratory illness with symptoms ranging from mild flu-like signs to severe pneumonia. The sickest required intensive care. Many died. Experts agree, unless it is quickly controlled, it could lead to a severe pandemic, an outbreak that circles the globe and affects people everywhere.
The mission of the Pandemic Emergency Board is to provide recommendations to deal with the major global challenges arising in response to an unfolding pandemic. The board is comprised of highly experienced leaders from business, public health, and civil society.
We could be looking at double the number of cases in 1 week and 16 times as many in a month if we are not able to stop the spread.
So as you can see, there was a simulation in October 18th, 2019. If you can see it here at the top here, just on the screen. So we are to believe that he just somehow coincidentally set up a simulation event on the coronavirus, and then all of a sudden there's an outbreak in December. And mind you, they got together all top people to put this together and study it in this Event 201. I just wanted you to think about that a minute. But we're at that hour of temptation. It's upon us. He said, the general said, within 24 hours after its approval, he wanted to get everybody vaccinated. So as you just learned in the last videos that they are targeting the black and brown community. Uh, so let's take a look at this here, because they're coming down with great wrath. They're using the military, as Trump explained.
Highest risk. We know that our black, brown, and communities have fewer health care institutions. And that's why the COVID death toll is so high for black and brown communities. We're not going to make the same mistake again, period.
So as you can see, that's who they're actually targeting. So just be vigilant, turn back to the Most High, as it states in Isaiah 59, 19 and 20. We can get that real quick. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, we know that they plan on using the military, so they're going to come in like a flood, just like they did in 70 AD. They brought the military to bring down the children of Israel during that time when they were occupying Jerusalem. They used the Romans. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.